So I had an encounter with a snake on the compound of the house, and I decided to do my research on plants that repel snakes. Yes, plants that repel snakes. So let me tell you what happened. Take a look. Oh, sorry, this is an Akan language tree.
Oh, enough for the inside, they wouldn't know that one.
Boss, Joe, because Obe Piafa say.
Yeah, let's.
Obe Piafa say.
Okay, why I like? Say when they are suggest. I'm a weapon. Baby, a brand, I'm sure it's our brag. No,
Kitty down. Ketua say. Obuguan afa ha de baby. Onya least opportunity oboko.
yes, stand gun and come out fire.
Oh, stand gun. Stand gun intimate target
Go to
you.
my target. Oh, yeah, but like that. Nice, Yamba. Come back. For people who stand gun.
Inta yana man fifu mu.
Amen.
Yes, I alert.
So someone saw a snake hiding underneath those blocks. Yes, there's so many debris as we're building. So the tiles that are piled up there was a snake hiding underneath it, and yeah, I was determined to find that snake and kill that sucker because I can't stand them. Yes, as I said, I cannot stand the sight of snakes. I hate reptiles. I mean, I just don't like them. I'm sorry if you love them, but I just do not like them. I don't like to see snakes in the bushes. I don't like to see it in person. I don't even like to see them on TV. Yes, I hate to see it on TV. When I see it on TV, I see it in my dreams. I just see them in my dreams, and I do not like them. So I had to find this snake and kill it by any means necessary, even though I was afraid. I was afraid when I was looking for them to kill that little tiny snake, and I was little, and that's why I was even brave enough to wanted to find it. But I just can't stand it, and I was determined to find it because if the baby is there, I'm sure the mother is lurking around somewhere. I just don't want to see this. Just don't want to see snakes anywhere, even in the garden. Even if it's a garden snake, even if it's harmless. I just don't like those creepers. Just don't like that creeping thing. I even hate to see people with snakes around their necks. Ew, they just make my skin crawl. Snakes can be found at new sites. Yes, new sites where there's so much vegetation. So my area is developing site, is new, and even the house, the land behind me, which was really stolen from me, is it's vacant. What I mean by that is that they only have the foundation done. It's abandoned, and there's so much bushes and vegetation there. So there's just wild, animals. I mean, not wild animals, but there's insects and creepers and just snakes and scorpions and stuff, around there, which I don't like. So if the area is not completely developed and there's vegetations and stuff around, of course you will likely see one around. So we didn't find the snake. It got away, but I was so determined to get rid of any trace of them out there. And I heard that if you burn tires, the tires that goes on cars, if you burn it, they hate the smell of that, and that can get rid of snakes. I even bought something on the streets. When you're driving on the streets of Ghana, people are selling things on the street. So I found someone selling like snake repellent and those kind of like scorpion and those kind of creepers, repellent. And I bought one, even though I haven't used it yet. But I did my research on plants that repel snakes. These plants are some are edible and some are very good for your health. So these plants are good to plant in your gardens or around your house to get rid of snakes, to repel snakes. So let me share that with you. Let's go. So these are 8 plants that snakes hate. They just simply don't like the smell of these plants. Number 1, marigold. 2, mother-in-law's tongue. 3, lemongrass. 4, garlic. 5 is Andrographis paniculata. Hope that's how you pronounce it. 6 is snake root. 7 is pink agapanthus. And 8 is mugwort. Mugwort. Yep, those are the 8. So marigold gives off a nauseous odor when crushed, and snakes do not like them. So be sure to plant this beautiful flower in your garden to repel snake. Okay, I'm quite sure you've seen this plant before. This plant is known as mother-in-law's tongue because it has sharp edges, sharp tongue. Yes, it's also known as snake plant, and it even look like snake if you look at it closely. I mean, the pattern on the leaf look like snake. This plant has extremely sharp leaves, which is where it gets its name. The leaves will make a snake turn around and go elsewhere to hunt for food. And they are also very pretty and easy to grow. This is the pink agapanthus and is of the onion family. So snakes hate onions and they hate garlic. So if you plant them, hey, you will get rid of them and you can eat the garlic and onions and it is good for you. So this plant is the sapaganda, I think that's the pronunciation. And this plant also has the ability to repel snakes. Next is the lemongrass. Ooh, I love the smell of lemongrass. It is not only is it good for your health, it smells good. I mean, have you tried essential oil? Lemongrass essential oil, amazing. It's good for a host of things, skin, hair, and it will smell so good in your garden, and it will get rid of snake. Get rid of those suckers. Get rid of them. This plant is called skunk cabbage. And this plant is used for insomnia and anxiety. So these plants are not only good for you, but it will also get rid of snake. It is very toxic to snakes. And it says not only do they hate the smell, but the plant will cause them harm. So if snakes are around, make sure you plant skunk cabbage. Yes, skunk cabbage. Snake cannot stand the odor. So I wasn't able to show a picture of all the plants, but here is the list of the plants again. So garlic, marigold, skunk cabbage, lavender, mother-in-law's tongue, lemongrass, tobacco. Yes, tobacco. Yeah, that would get rid of them too. Pink agapanthus, wormwood, witch hazel, vinegar, Andrographis paniculata, snakeroot, and mugwort. Yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you have any remedies or know of any plants that I didn't mention that can repel snakes. Hope you learned something from this video. Well, make sure you subscribe to the channel and thank you so much for watching. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.